Welcome to AIDA Movement, where mindful movement meets healing. My name is Veronica, and for today's class, you will need one chair. Just make sure that has no armresters. The material will be always posted in the comments of this video. And let's start on the mat. We're going to start laying facing up. So as you have read in the description of the video, this class is dedicated to improve laterality. This means to feel that both sides of the body. Place your hands on the ribs. Feel your right ribs breathing, your left ribs breathing. And this is when you feel that one side of your body, maybe the right side or the left side, is more tense than the other, that you don't feel even. One side is heavier, it's more stiff. So this is gonna help us feeling that both sides are equally light, especially light. Let's just start understanding that we can see our body in different dimensions, from an upper point of view, from the bottom point of view, from the front, from the back, and also from the side. So you can feel here the ribs, they move to the sides and to the center. And now that your elbows are on the ground, just feel which shoulder blade, which shoulder in general, which collarbone, and which side of your neck feels more tense than the other. Let's straighten the legs. And we're going to place our hands to the sides. Make sure that you can straighten both arms. Now we're going to gaze towards our right side and have the left arm reaching the right armpit. Both hands are facing the right side. Now the right hand is reaching just a bit up, like diagonal towards the upper side of the room, the upper corner. And just feel again that both hands are reaching towards the right side. And now lift your right leg and reach the right leg, draw it to the left side. So feel that the right hip crest is drawing up and pointing up. Inhale deeply. Keep reaching with your hands to the right side. The left leg completely is pressing the ground, especially the pinky toe, but the right leg, the right toes are pointing towards the left side. Same thing in sort of a diagonal, not to the floor, but not to the ceiling, mostly to the wall beside you. Again, your right hip crest is pointing up. And exhale, come down. Hands again over the ribs, bend your knees, soles of your feet on the ground. Feel both sides of your ribs breathing, and with your elbows on the ground, same thing. Which shoulder blade, which shoulder and the muscles of your neck are feeling more tense. Let's go to the other side, both legs straightening down, hands reaching to the sides, and now the right hand is towards the left armpit, and the left arm is reaching a bit upper, diagonal up. Your gaze towards the left side. Lift your left leg up and draw it to the right side of your room. Be careful here. Keep pressing the right leg down, the right pinky toe down. And we're going to reach towards opposite directions. So both hands reaching to the left side. The right hand is close to the armpit. The left hand is up, not to the sky, but towards the head and beyond. Whereas the left leg is reaching towards the right side of your room, and the left crest, the left hip crest is pointing up. But it's very important that your right leg is pressing down so you can have stability. Meanwhile, the other parts of the body are moving in opposite directions. Reach up with the hands and beyond the head. Reach far with the left leg to the opposite side of the room. Inhale. And exhale, slowly come back to the center, initial pose. Soles of your feet on the ground, bend your knees. And hands on your ribs. Feeling maybe this time the lower back, the sides of the middle back, and the same thing, the shoulder girdle, how it has changed. You can breathe here and relax. Very good. Now we're going to straight both legs. And we're going to start this time with the left side. Left leg bends and the left foot is pressing the outer edge of the opposite side as so. Press and press. Very good. With the right hand, you're going to reach the outer thigh, the outer left side. Both hands reaching forward. The left hand reaching the outer edge of the left thigh, and the other hand, the left hand, can be resting down on the ground. Reach and reach, feeling the sides of the right torso, stretching, and keep pressing the left foot down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands on your ribs, and let's just switch straight to the left leg. Bend the right one, press the right foot outside the left leg, and with the hands towards the right side. Left hand especially is reaching towards the outer side, of your right thigh, your right leg. Reach and reach. Your head can stay down on the floor. Now you're going to stay like that with the left legs crossed, and we're just going to bring the left leg close to the ribs, and with your hands reach to left hamstrings, and if it's possible to you, draw that left thigh, left femur towards your belly. You will feel a deep stretch on the right glute. And we're just going to switch left leg above right one. Bring the right leg with the knee bent as close as possible to the belly, to the torso. Interlace the fingers if it's possible over the hamstring, the right hamstrings, and draw both legs towards the rib cage, the chest. Long, deep breath in. Exhale fully. You can start placing an intention for today's practice that can be related to laterality. And maybe if you go into your daily life, you can relate to always take both sides, both point of views always step in one side of the situation, but maybe another side of the situation. Release your legs, please. And exhale, flip over to the side into a fetal pose, and let's go into all fours, tabletop pose. So we're going to reach with the right leg backwards. You can stay on the option 1 with the right toes down on the floor, or maybe lifting the leg at the level of the hip. And then left hand, it's going to go to the chest, and that can be one pose where you can feel the balance. So press the right hand down, the left leg down. And for an extra challenge, you can reach with the left arm forward. Reach forward with the arm, backwards with the leg. Inhale, press the navel in, erase the lower arch on the lower back. And exhale, back to tabletop. Let's go into a cow. Cow facing the hip up to the sky. If it's accessible to you, roll your eyes up. Open your chest and exhale. Cat pose, lower back very rounded. Chest hollow. Pressing the shoulders down. And one more time, inhale into the cow. Thinking also on that laterality and taking care of both sides of the situation and being as empathetical as possible. Exhale into the cat, going to the other side, to the opposite side from where I was, from the extension to rounding. We can do that with situations when people are telling us one point of view, but we can nicely go and explore other point of view, either myself, someone else's. Let's go into the left leg. You can stay with the toes down, and then right hand, reach to the chest, first option, or forward, second option, in case you feel that the left leg and the right hand can lift up while you press the other sides down. Feel how much you have to focus in this posture to gain this balance. Reach forward and backwards, navel in, breathe deeply in, slowly exhale, deeply out. Very good. So we're going to lay completely facing down, please. And let's go into the Sphinx pose, pressing from the waist, from the hips down, pubic bone, legs, in steps down. So your lower body from the waist down is pressing down, but your upper body from the waist up is rising. Draw the chest forward and then press shoulders down so you can lengthen the neck up. Everything is rising up. Very good. And exhale, we're going to place the forehead down. And we're going to lift the right leg up, very straightened. And you're going to gaze towards the left side. Press your hands down, right leg as you gaze towards the left side. And exhale, forehead down, and the other side, left leg up, and gazing towards the right side. You want to feel stretch in that muscle chain that goes from the left leg all the way to the right shoulder. Gaze very strongly as possible for you to the right side, forehead down, and we will repeat a second round. Inhale, right leg up, gazing towards the left side, please. And if it's possible for you, lift your hands up. You can only lift the left hand if that feels better. So we are doing the opposite sides. Left hand, right leg up. Exhale, forehead down, relax. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Left leg up. Right hand down. If it's possible for you to do both, it's okay. But if not, focus on the right hand gazing towards the right side too. Breathe in and out. Press down with the supported leg, supported arm, and exhale, forehead down on the floor. What parts of your body are you feeling relaxed? What part of your body are you feeling activated and engaged? Very well. Let's go and feel some more extension in the lower back. So we can do just this posture, lifting the chest. Help yourself with your hands below the shoulders. Press the hands down. In here, the second stage will be the Sphinx. In any case, remember, from the waist down, presses down, and from the waist up, reaches upwards. You can straighten your hands, your arms here, hands completely and fully pressing down, feeling the glutes very engaged, but the lower back activated. Relax the lower back, but your legs are very engaged. Pressing down firmly to the ground. Very good. Just if it feels fine for you, if it feels safe, walk your hands backwards and maybe give yourself a little bit more heightness into this upward facing posture. Whatever feels best. So you can always walk your hands backwards if that was too much. Bend your elbows and feel maybe some tremors and strength on your triceps. And think about pressing both legs, right and left, firmly down. Both legs firmly down, shoulders, both triceps firmly down. And exhale. Let's go into baby pose, or child pose, excuse me. Drawing your hips backwards and give yourself a very nice massage, elbows on the floor. Tuck your toes in. Long deep breath in. Deep breath out. And walk your hands backwards so you can stand up. Let's grab our chair, please. So go get your chair. We're going to place the chair as so. So the sides of your chair are facing the front or the bottom of your mat. And we're going to kneel in front of our chair. We can also squat. For some of you that don't have a squat, then go ahead and sit down on the chair. So we're going to slide. First, if you have the squat, you can always start from down and placing the shoulder blades, which is what we're going to do. But if you don't have a squat, if your knees are sore, go ahead and sit down on the side of the chair, so. And then very slowly place your elbows down in the way that you can place your shoulder blades on the chair. So it's like bridge pose. Your legs, your feet have to be right underneath your knees. And we can draw your hands forward and to the back, up and back, and just allow your arms to fall backwards mainly. Your gaze backwards as well, and pressing your feet completely on the floor. If this is too much, interlock your fingers behind your head. Hug your head with your elbows, with the forearms. Give a little kind of hug to the head with the forearms. And with the strength of your thighs, keep drawing your pubic bone up, your hip draws up, your feet are hip width apart, and we can feel here the strength going in both sides of your legs now. Let's just simply drop our arms where there's no chair, where there's no back of the chair. Very softly. Interlock your hands again behind your head. Hug your head with the forearms. And now help your head to come up, engage the core. And again, with your elbows, maybe with the hand on the floor, lower your hip down and come back to the knees very carefully. Let's go and do it on the other side. So let's just walk to the other side of your chair. Same thing. We're going to start either on squat. If this is too much for you, sit yourself on the side of the chair and slide your hips. Help yourself with the arms. Do not let go. Do it with careful. Do it with ease till the shoulder blades are on the chair and the foot are down. Both soles of your feet down. Feet hip width apart. Hands, arms reaching forward, up and backwards. Dangling the head backwards. Dangling the arms backwards. You will also want to have your arms straightened, shoulder width apart. Feeling a nice opening on your chest, on your throat. This is a very important opportunity for you to breathe deeply in, deeply out. Gazing backwards, do not rush it. Don't hurry. You are only here in postures that might be a challenge, compromising maybe your neck. So that is why it's very important for you not to rush your way out. And let's interlock the fingers behind the head, hug with the forearms, hug your head, feel your head, very nice, content. Keep pressing up your hips, your pubic bone up with the strength of your thighs as you press both feet down. With the head up, now let's reach the arms towards the side that the back of the chair is not gazing towards that side. Reaching to the side. And now first grab your head to safely come out of the posture. And same thing, hug with the forearms your head and lift your head up with the help of your hands. Place your elbow down, maybe the hand, walk your feet forward so you go into the squat or back again to the floor. Let's put the chair aside. And sit down on the floor. Have your legs crossed. Feel your sides. Right side of your body, left side of your body. With your hands, come all the way up. Reach forward. The right arm drops down and the left one reaches up. Really feel that you can sink your right side down and really feel you're reaching your left arm, left torso up. Inhale, come back to center. Reach and exhale as deeply as possible to the side and as higher as possible with the right side. Inhale, come back to the center, and let's start wrapping this posture, this class, with your hands on the ribs again. Again, in this understanding of having our body working in different dimensions from different points of view. And today we worked the perspective of the sides, the right side and the left side. So how is for you to be moving from one point of view to the other? How easy for you is to be empathetical with the people around you, to let go one side of the understanding of the things, to leave that and then being able to take another point of view, another understanding, and see if that might be complementary. Now you're going to cross your forearms, reach for opposite clavicles, and with this intention of this class, especially working around empathy, around seeing the circumstances from different points of view, from different perspectives, I'm going to leave you with the reflection of how empathetical my personality is, how much I can, or how much it's important for my relationships to practice empathy, especially starting from me. How much is important that I practice empathy. So embodying this experience might help you understand that we are always able to care of what is people needing, what is people or our relationships needing from us. And sometimes it only requires a bit of empathy. Feeling both sides of our chest. Just have that vision of your heart having also those sides. Right side, left side. Both heart rates, the high rate,
lower rate, and how important it is to find those compliments and being very complimentary in our life. Thank you very much for joining this class, and I hope I can see you next time. Have a very good rest of your day.